No!
The main characters of Quantum Break frequently find themselves stuck in time, yet developer Remedy Entertainment appears to have no such problem. The team behind Max Payne and Alan Wake has evolved its signature style of cinematic shoot-'em-up for its latest release. Seamlessly melding digital gunplay and TV-style storytelling, Quantum Break is a stylish and often exhilarating third-person shooter, wrapped up in a well-paced tale of time travel.
Time is going to end. Jack, you have to trust me.
Or what?
Consisting of 5 gameplay acts interspersed with 4 breakneck-paced episodes of a live-action TV-style show, Quantum Break opens, as so many great sci-fi stories do, with a catastrophic accident in a research lab. Hero Jack Joyce's resulting suite of superpowers work in tandem with more traditional cover-based shooter mechanics to take the bullet time of Remedy's own Max Payne games to, well, the max. Joyce can blink teleport from one side of the room to the other in order to blindside an enemy with a shotgun blast. He can momentarily suspend an enemy in a time bubble so that a full clip's worth of headshots all arrive at once. He can also do this, and just to show off, this. Quantum Break's time manipulation creates some truly unique playgrounds for its action to unfold in. In these dioramas of destruction, dispatched enemies cartwheel back from bullet impacts and freeze in mid-air, while out-of-control cars become trapped in an infinite animated loop. It's a wonderfully eerie environment in which to live out your every violent Wachowski-inspired whim. The only problem is that Quantum Break seems to be in such a rush to give you all these neat powers up front that it leaves nothing new in reserve for the entire second half. That means the initial freshness of these frozen-in-time firefights starts to feel somewhat stale long before you reach the conclusion after 10 hours.
Come with me and we can see this through. Or hold on to your hope and burn with it.
What kept me playing despite the expired combat novelty was the strength of Quantum Break's story and the method by which it's told. Tales of time travel are inherently paradoxical, but Quantum Break's spin on the idea serves up some meaty twists and turns without ever becoming convoluted. Part of that is due to the way that at the end of each gameplay act, a juncture occurs, wherein you're temporarily given control of the villain, Paul Serene. Serene has the ability to foresee the consequences of his actions, and thus you're given a choice between 2 outcomes that will directly impact the subsequent episode of the live-action series and have later in-game ramifications. Generally speaking, these decisions only change a scene or 2 in the live-action episode that immediately follows.
Wait!
But in the long run, you get to directly influence the fate of a number of the supporting cast. While it doesn't rival the branching complexity of something like Until Dawn, there are enough variances in dialogue, environmental detail, and character involvement that I found embarking on a second playthrough and making different choices was well worth the effort.
What the hell?
Any concerns about the live-action segments coming across like hokey FMV cutscenes from the 90s are quickly quashed. Quantum Break features a level of production and performances to rival the best original programming currently found on the big-name streaming services. These 20 to 30 minute segments entertain with relentless dramatic showdowns and shaky cam scraps, but more importantly, they successfully serve to humanize the villains. We're given a look behind the scenes at the conflicted super soldier with the pregnant wife at home, or the IT surveillance geek keen to climb the corporate ladder. While this moral insight has little effect on the murder everyone mentality of the main game, at the very least it gives a refreshing degree of context rarely afforded to the evildoers within the shooter genre.
Our only vulnerability is within, Paul. You should see that.
The only downside to Quantum Break's live-action portion is the fact that the episodes are streamed online, which resulted in disruptive content buffering through my 2 playthroughs.
What do you want?
I'm guessing that's a form of time stutter the developer didn't intend. Quantum Break is an artistically distinct shooter with a compelling and malleable plot and excellent performances from its main players in both their digital and live-action forms. While I wish more thought had gone into maintaining the thrill of discovering its time-twisting powers from start to finish, it ultimately didn't prevent me from thoroughly enjoying Quantum Break's 10-hour campaign 2 times over. For more on Quantum Break, stick with IGN.